Hello everyone, it's Michelle from Gypsy Insights. This is a different kind of tarot reading. It's not dependent on your sign or element. If you are guided to this reading, you'll know if it is meant for you. And I'd really appreciate it if you would like, share and subscribe if you enjoy this new, different kind of tarot reading. Hello everyone, welcome to Soulful Repair. My name is Michelle.
My name is Richard.
We're doing a he said, she said style reading today. And depending on how you identify, either side can resonate, so please keep that in mind. Let's get started with your oracle cards. Firstly, from Le Vampire, what came out was the card of Burnt by the Sun. This card speaks of ambition, extension, and reach. In this case, it can suggest overreaching, reaching for something before its time. There is an energy around this of needing to be mindful of what is safe and wise for you at this time, with the skills and the training that you currently have. It may be that you have a way to go before you are able to reach this goal. It's a sense around this of wanting to undertake a marathon without ever having run a mile. It is a time to train, to learn, to become strong. And in time, the desire will be within reach. But at the moment, you're being asked to put in the hard work, have patience. Those should be your priorities. Otherwise, there could be some self-administered hurt or injury. Now, Richard has pulled from the Dark Goddess Oracle, Azuli.
And this card is the archetypal collector of Haitian origin. There's an air around this card of somebody might be around you who cares more about gaining prosperity than they do about the people in their lives.
Okay, so let's take a look. We've already meditated on your energy. I've got the star at the bottom of the card, so you may be reaching for the stars here. Remember, this can be vice versa, so it could be someone around you here that's doing this to you. Or it could be someone that you know here that is going through a similar situation. So let's have a look at the past energy here, the present energy, the near future, the advice or the best path to follow, what's happening around you that is currently affecting you, hopes and fears, the outcome, and what this reading is about, or the overall energy.
I'll lay down the same cards here: past, present, future, advice or best path to follow, environment, hopes and fears, outcome, and what this reading is about.
Okay, right in the center, the Eight of Swords. You know, Richard, I'm getting a self-sabotage kind of energy around this. This is being trapped by your own negative thoughts about a situation. Perhaps you feel like you can never escape from your circumstances. Maybe you feel like you can't escape from your past. You're desperately wanting to get out of this, something that you feel restricts you. But at the present time, I get that you're unable to do so.
But yes, it's self-inflicted though. And you know, we've got this card here of ambition, extension, reach. If one gets frustrated or impatient, one can feel this whole Eight of Swords energy. But again, it's self-inflicted. Let's take a look over here in the overall energy for this person. We have the Knight of Wands, which is an energy of let's go. Let's get at it. Let's make something happen here.
They could even be a fire sign energy as well that I'm getting over there. So they have like this take charge attitude. Now in the past, let's see what's happened here. The Nine of Wands. So, you know, I see where you're coming from, because you've been through a lot of difficult times in your life, and you're starting to think that, you know, is this ever going to happen for me? When am I going to get mine? You know, you've been vigilant in the past, protective. There's a feeling around this of being guarded and quite, I want to say, I get this general energy of not wanting to be hurt and not wanting to have more pain in your life. So you've been very, very guarded and very vigilant about who you let in. there's a sense here that perhaps there is someone wanting to come in, but are you self-sabotaging this in some way?
All right, so let's look over here at the past. We have the Four of Wands, which speaks to, in the past, there being a happy home life and stability.
Now, in the current energy, we've got the Justice card. So your focus here is on making decisions that are not only the best for you, but the best for everyone that is involved. You know that the decision that you make next is going to have long-lasting, maybe life-lasting consequences. It speaks to me of making a decision that is going to be good for you, and there needs to be no ego involved with this. Taking the ego right out of this decision making. It may be that you are wanting a commitment with someone here. You're wanting fairness. You're wanting that fairness and balance in your life. You're tired of being someone who feels constantly knocked by life, exhausted by life. You're really wanting to be part of the haves, rather than in your mind you're thinking that you're one of the have-nots and maybe the never-will-haves here.
All right, so looking over here at the present energy, we have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. There's very much a let the chips fall where they may kind of energy going on here. In combination with this Knight of Wands here, it does show a real push here, and that could be the source of some impatience over here as well, and frustration if things aren't going as they should to schedule.
Let's take a look at the future. The Ace of Cups. So there's the opportunity. I feel this is what you're wanting. You're wanting emotional fulfillment in your life, a chance to have a love, a commitment, something that is going to give you what you want. You know, this is something that you've been wanting for a while. You've reached for it. You may have felt like this ambition was never going to be achieved. You weren't going to be successful. But here it is. It's just around the corner. But the danger here is of doing something because of how you're feeling. There's some kind of restriction within your mind that you feel unable to rid yourself of, that somehow trips you up at the finishing line.
All right, so looking over here at the near future for this person, we have the Star. That's really nice energy. It's about wanting to get out there and have something that's better than what you have now.
Okay. Yeah. Let's have a look at the advice. The Chariot. So for you, it's about focus, determination, and achieving this goal and overcoming the obstacles. So anything that's tripped you up in the past, you have to steer clear of. I feel for you, the only thing holding you back right now is your own thoughts about this. It's like I feel like I'm talking to someone here who's thinking, you know, this looks good, this person looks good, they seem to be offering me something that I've wanted, but, you know, maybe this isn't for me. Maybe this isn't good enough. You know, it's that kind of feeling that I'm getting around this. But that's your thoughts tripping you up here. It's like you are someone here who gets to that finishing line and wants to win the race, but then stops just before you get there and say, oh no, actually I've changed my mind. That isn't for me. But you're being asked to focus singularly on one thing here and get it done. You know, get it done. Don't waver here.
All right, so looking over here at advice for this person, we've got the Six of Cups. It's about good memories. So I get the sense that these two people are partnered and that they've been partnered for a while, and that there are some good memories here. I also get the sense that in the past this was a happy, stable relationship. I can't help but think that there might have been some sort of event that might have caused this not to be the case.
Something there's been a slip up. Yeah, let's have a look. What's happening around you is the Hermit. And I'm picking up the Hermit as this other person over here. So it may be that this person is needing to spend some time by themselves in order to soul search, to look at past choices, past decisions, and see where they want this to go in the future.
Also to see where they might have gone wrong as well.
Yeah.
You have the Seven of Pentacles here in reverse. I can't help but think they took a gamble on something that they shouldn't have taken a gamble on. And it's led to some problems in the relationship.
So this is them achieving greater clarity, and I don't think they're ready to come out yet and communicate to you about this, but they're doing an awful lot of thinking about the past situation, and they're looking at where they want to take this relationship or you in the future.
All right, so let's look at the environment over this side. We have the King of Cups in the upright. I believe that this is how this person sees this person, as somebody who's emotionally stable and is thinking the right way about their emotions.
Let's take a look at the hopes and fears. We've got the Ten of Cups in reverse. So if this has been a marriage either now or perhaps in the past, you're really concerned that this isn't going to get back together. For others of you who are looking for a commitment with someone here, and you've run into some obstacles, some roadblocks, you are fearful that this is not going to eventuate, that your happily ever after won't ever come about. But again, I feel that that's restrictive thought. That's fears getting in the way. Perhaps you even think that this is not for you, that this kind of life is not for you. Perhaps you'd given up already and here's an opportunity for it and you're not really sure what to do with it.
Yeah, it's cold feet, isn't it? Or it seems to be. Let's take a look over here at hopes and fears. We have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So it's a fear that this new start won't happen.
Let's have a look at the outcome. The Four of Pentacles. So I get a closed off energy here, wanting to keep things as they are, to maintain what stability you have. You've worked hard for what you have, so you don't want to lose that. You don't want to let it go. Now perhaps there's an element here where you're finding it difficult to open up to someone, let them into your life completely. Perhaps you've been the hermit for a while, for some of you, and here's a chance at a relationship, but now you're concerned about loss, losing that stability that you've worked hard to maintain for a long time.
And if this is a marriage or a relationship that's current, it's about keeping that relationship. So that would be a good way to spin that, if in a good sense.
Right.
Okay, so looking over here at the outcome for this person, we have the Four of Cups in the upright.
It's similar energy to this one, actually, Richard, in a weird way. They're both fours. Both speak of stable things, wanting to keep things the same. So it's like we're talking about two people here who really have a good opportunity to be together, but somehow on both ends there's a little bit of reticence, perhaps because both have been alone for a while.
The other thought here is that there's a roadblock to this relationship getting off the ground, and it could have to do with money.
Right.
Somebody's need for prosperity. And you look over here, the Four of Pentacles in the upright is sometimes a card of miserly nature, or of wanting to take money and then keep it for oneself. Money or possessions or material goods or whatever.
Right.
And this could be giving this person over here some pause.
Yeah, I see that one as well. So there's a lot to clarify in part 2. I hope that you join us there. The link is below in the descriptions box if this is resonating. If this one doesn't resonate, please feel free to check out our Soulful Repair playlist. And there you'll find many more readings like this. They're situational tarot, they're not sign dependent, so you can find one there that suits your situation. If this one is resonating, then please click on the link below and it will take you to about another 45-minute reading, what we'll be doing on this one, clarifying everything on the table. Richard will be pulling out some Lenormand cards to work with, and also we'll be doing some oracles to see where this goes in the future. If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, and that email is also in the box below. We wish you the best with this, guys. Take care. We'll see you in part 2, or we will speak to you again soon.
Thank you. Goodbye and good luck.